let's begin today's celebration on anniversary of IMK family, anniversary of DMP, Platinum, Law of Attraction, everything that we've been doing for the last 4 years. So once again, all of you on mute, please give each other a high five and say congratulations for 4 years anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Congratulations for 4 years.
Congratulations for 4 years
For 4 years.
anniversary.
4 years of
Yeah.
anniversary.
Anniversary. 4 years.
Congratulations.
Awesome. So, congratulations to all of you because we wouldn't have done whatever we are doing today without all of you. And that is why I want to obviously first say thank you to the people who made it happen, not only for me, but for all of us. They are the people whom we usually forget in our life. Can you make a guess? Who are the people we usually forget when we achieve a lot of success in our life? I hope some of you can remember mom and dad. How many of you agree with that? So first, I want to dedicate this success today once again to mom, who believed in me, to dad, who believed in me more than I believed in myself. Hopefully, they are watching us right now. I don't know if they are. Let me see. No, not yet.
YouTube पे होंगे मितेश.
Probably they're watching me on YouTube right now. Weirdly, the Zoom meeting is already 1,000 plus, so I don't think they must have even got into Zoom right now. On YouTube, I don't know how many people are right now celebrating with us. Approximately 866 people are there on YouTube Live. And right now, we've got about 1,000 people here on Zoom. So thank you for all of you for being here. But mom, thank you. Dad, thank you for believing in me more than I believed in myself. I strongly believe I wouldn't have been wherever I am today without your love and blessings. All of you tonight, do you promise that you will give gratitude to your mom and dad for whatever you are today? Less or more, satisfied, not satisfied, doesn't really matter. We have whatever we have because of their love and blessings. How many of you agree with that? So do you promise to say thank you to your mom and dad tonight? Yes or no? Do it with me right now. Say, mom, dad, thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for making me who I am. I am sorry to both of you for not being the best sometimes. Please forgive me for not giving you enough time, enough love, as much as you have given me. Thank you for all your sacrifices. And I love you both. Awesome. So always remember to say thank you to your mom, to your dad. Always remember to keep them in that grace. And now I want to invite the person who also made me who I am, which is, of course, all of you know, Indu. So all of you, please unmute and say thank you and I love you to Indu because she made us who we are more than I did.
Thank you, ma'am.
I love you.
Ma'am, we love
And I love you.
Thank you,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
This is for me. Thank you. I love you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary, Indu. How are you feeling? We got 1,000 plus people today.
Thank you.
Yeah, 1,000 plus people today.
Close to
Congratulations,
2,000.
everyone. And thank you so much, especially people who trusted us in the beginning. I don't know if they are on the call. One obviously works with us, Rahul, then Vijay,
Deepika, Ritesh.
Deepika, Romi, all these people who trusted us in the beginning. So thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Thanks, my Platinum family.
Yes.
We really love you.
Yeah, we love you all. And I also want to personally thank on behalf of Indu and me, Ritesh, Pari, Vivek, all the members, Asha,
Deepika,
the team,
Asha,
Deepika, Rahul, the team who really supports us at the back end to make all this magic happen. We wouldn't have done anything without you. So thank you so much. We love you all. And I also want to invite our partners, Imran. Here we go, Imran. And Modit and Manvi. And here we go. Modit, Manvi, Imran, congratulations. Happy anniversary.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Looking beautiful, Modit. Coordinated color and all. Oh, wow. That's looking good. By the way, those of you who don't know, right now they are in Australia. What's the time there right now, Modit?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Sorry, New Zealand. What's the time there right now? I keep forgetting Australia and New Zealand.
It's 4 a.m. Yeah.
4 a.m. Thank you so much for joining in for so early in the morning. I'm really sorry. But you took the effort to getting ready the way you did. Happy anniversary to both of you too. And Imran.
Thank you.
Looking good as usual, Imran.
Thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations again to all of us. We wouldn't have been where we are without your contribution. And you know that, Imran, and you know that, Modit, Manvi. We love you and hope this kind of family continues and we celebrate 10 years of anniversary soon. just like this together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mitesh,
Thank you.
I love to say something if you
Please
if you
do,
may.
of course.
Right. Congratulations to every single person on the call, off the call, or who have always been part of us, directly or indirectly. Thank you so much for contributing to where we are today. And I want to tell you, this success is as much as yours than all of us are sharing here right now. Because I want to tell you something. Whenever we reach a point where we are celebrating something, no, it's not an end. It's basically a new journey. It's basically we stopping there to celebrate a milestone and continue to do what we are doing right now. So everything when it comes to an end is basically a beginning of a new realm and new possibility. So for example, like if you really look at the journey of a mother starts with pregnancy, and after 9 months of nurturing and everything, we think the pregnancy has come to an end. But what has actually started with this end is the motherhood. Can you see this? That so every time we celebrate an anniversary, it's not just about something which came to an end. Oh, we completed 4 years. No, it's basically to declare, stop there, express our gratitude, celebrate this as a milestone, and make a bigger promise, a bigger commitment. So the next time when we meet, we have bigger things to celebrate with. So today, I like to take this a moment, and I'm going to acknowledge Indu and Mitesh for doing such a wonderful job. And thank you for making this 9 o'clock as a learning time. Thank you for making this 9 o'clock as a time for all of us to reboot. What all the things we experience in the entire day, all of us come together at 9 o'clock to let go of that and to look forward for a new day. How many of you agree with me when I say this? All of us just wait for the 9 o'clock. You might have a bad day, you might have an average day, you might have actually a fulfilling day, and you wanted to celebrate with somebody, and you wanted to have somebody who can resonate with you, vibe with you, and you look forward for the 9 o'clock to share with all of you. Even if you have a breakdown, you have a space where you want to come back and share your breakdown and say that, okay, I want everybody's love and wishes and prayers, and we can actually take it forward. So thank you so much for creating this space, Induji and Mitesh, that 9 o'clock has become basically the learning time, and all of us come together to reboot and restart and plan our next day so that we can come back again at 9 o'clock and reboot and refresh. So it's basically like the button which we press at 9 o'clock. So and I want a promise from each one of you that you're going to be committed, keep showing up, keep this 9 o'clock. And today we are struggling with 1,000, which is a good problem. But I want you to, next year when we meet, we should have at least 4 devices. We should have at least 5,000 people connected and about a lakh of people attending live on the YouTube. So let's explore the technology. How many of you committed on this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Committed. So each one of us have responsibility. So it's very simple. So we all 1,000 right now. So all that you have to do is make sure that in the next 1 year, take 5 more people from your family and life connected to this ecosystem. How many of you promise me to do that? And let them start as simple as a DMP. So today we are celebrating, but we want you to celebrate with us. So take this gift of DMP and invite 5 people from your life. So everybody type in 5 on the chat box if you promise me to do that, so that it starts with you. And you never know that, that one invitation for DMP, you never know that one conversation about the DMP could actually be a life-changing conversation with them. Remember, I always tell you that the person who needs the help is not the person who's going to come and ring the doorbell. So make that available to them. Will you all promise me? Because अगर हम लोग आज इतनी सारी दुआएं और मोहब्बत शेयर कर रहे हैं, you can also do that by adding a value to somebody's life or saving somebody's life. So that's the commitment. So thank you so much once again. And Induji and Mitesh, may Almighty bless you. खुदा आपको खैर दे, खुदा आपको बरकतें दे, मोहब्बत दे और ढेर सारी सेहत दे ताकि ये काम बरकरार रहे, in the coming years, and you reach higher and higher, and all your mission and all the dreams which you have for us, for your own self, come true. Thank you so much for being an amazing couple.
Thank you, Imran. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's been a great journey associating with you, and after attending DMP, I've attended off and on, but since I've moved here, it's pretty difficult to get up at 4. But seeing the energy today, it feels like it's worth getting up at 4 and attend it, because as Imran said, it really gives you a chance to reboot. Whether you had a good day, bad day, you need that reboot, and I think you need it every single day. So hats off to you guys. Amazing job, and keep up the good work.
Thank you so much, Manvi.
Yes,
celebration is incomplete without you.
Yes, we were discussing that it's good to wake up early at 3:30. It feels nice, and we can do it often now.
Yeah.
It's really seeing everyone dancing, and then
Yeah, energy is really,
energy,
yeah.
and the same thought came to our mind that they must have came back from their work, what all they have gone through during the day, but now they're like dancing, they forgot everything, and they're recharging for the next beautiful morning, which really works. And we have seen it working in our lives too.
Yeah.
So we can promise everyone that DMP, it really works.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Mudit. Thank you, Manvi. Thank
And
you for
also,
being
like,
with us,
take
and
this
Imran.
moment for acknowledging the platinum members. Modit and Manvi, we should also acknowledge platinum members
Yeah.
because they really set the platinum standards. Thank you so much for believing
Absolutely.
in this. Thank you so much for seeing a future with all of us through this program, and thank you for being so open and learning. So all the platinum members, thank you so much for
Yeah.
doing what you do, and congratulations on this wonderful anniversary. Now,
Yeah.
over to you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Imran. Thank you so much, Mudit. And Indu, you want to say something before I take over?
No, I'm good.
Go
Thank
ahead. Go ahead.
you. I said thank you.
All
मैंने
right.
इससे कहा इमरान मोदित मानवी ने बोल के
All right. Thank you so much, Imran. Thank you, Mudit. All right. So I'm going to start with giving a little bit of context to this whole conversation. I would like all of you to please write this down. The universe is preparing us with our current problems for our blessings in the future. Write this down, please. The universe is preparing us with our current problems for our blessings in the future. I love to say that nothing is a curse, everything is a blessing. And at every point of time, our current problems is actually a preparation for the blessings in the future. Example, when somebody goes through medical science as a degree to become a doctor, are they going to go through a lot of blessings in the future when people will give them blessings for the cure that they have given to their patients? How many of you agree with that? Raise your hands, yes or no? But for that, they have to go through a lot of problems in the education time while they are learning medical science. How many of you agree with that? Correct? So whenever you look at life, understand that your current problems is always preparing you for the blessings you're about to receive in the future. Motherhood, as Imran spoke about it, that 9 months, how many of you agree, are full of crazy, crazy, unpredictable problems? How many of you would agree with that? Raise your hands. But isn't it a blessing when the baby arrives at home, when the magic comes home? Yes or no? But for that blessing, we are being prepared for 9 months. Now, just like that, universe is always preparing you. I want to give you clarity from my story about how I was prepared to be here today, but I don't want to take too much time. I'm going to take maximum 10 or 12 minutes to prepare, to kind of show you all that right now, so that you can get a reflection about your life also. And then what I want to do is, for the rest 45 minutes or so, if some of you still have the patience to be with us tonight, I want this session today to just be a celebration of the members who've been with us for a long time. So all the platinum members, rename yourself as platinum before your name, so I know when I'm unmuting you. And advanced LOA students, rename yourself as ALOA. And I'd like some of you to share your results of this last 2-3 years journey with me about how the experience has been for you, because it's your anniversary as much as my anniversary. So here's how the universe prepared me. Most of you know that I'm from Pune. Mom and dad, we are a Marwadi family. Mom and dad are entrepreneurs. We have got a sweet shop in Pune. And when I grew up, I was a very, very lazy person. I wish I would have said I'm still lazy, but I'm not actually lazy anymore. But I used to be a very lazy person. And as I grew up, I realized I'm not very good at education. I'm not very good at studies. And I was just not actually good at anything in life, to be very honest. I was not good at relating to people. I was not good at being outgoing. I was a very reserved child. And how many of you would say that if today I've had the good fortune of training the top people in the country, including celebrities and international cricket players, some of the top corporate executives in the world are coached by me today. Thinking of that, if I asked you what's my education, what would most of you say? Tell me in the chat window. Now, most people would say something like an MBA or a PhD or something like this, or at least a psychologist. But here's the truth. I'm actually a 10th pass, 11th fail guy. Now, how many of you did not know that? Type in IDK, I did not know, if you didn't know that. So yes, I'm just a high school dropout child. And when I started my career at that point of time after 11th, I remember talking to a friend of mine and asking, I'm not very good at education, what should I do? He said, education is not the only way of succeeding. There are 2 ways of succeeding. One is you go through education, the second is you go through experience. So I chose the path of experience, of learning through experience and starting to work at an early age of about 18, 19 years old, when I was just in 11th standard. I dropped out of school by choice. There was no problem at home, by the way. There was no financial issue. I just dropped out by choice and I started working. The first profession I got into was direct marketing, where I used to go door to door, knocking on people's doors, selling spoons and massagers for 120 rupees. Out of that, 10 rupees was my incentive. But as I told you, I was a very lazy person those days. So during lunchtime, when I couldn't sell anything, I would come home and sleep, and I would eat lunch at home. So eventually I realized that there is no point if I'm going to be in Pune. So I shifted myself from Pune to Mumbai, the Mumbai office. And the Mumbai office had a rule. You cannot eat your food if you did not earn your money that day. So there were days that I actually slept hungry. I did not eat anything because I didn't make any money. But because that happened 1 or 2 days, can I really be hungry every single day? No. So I got good at selling. I learned from there. And that is how I started growing. After that, I got into network marketing. I learned from an organization called Landmark Forum, which is the best self-help university in the world. I worked with them for about 5 years. After that, I came back to Pune. In Pune, then I started learning more mind control from Dr. Sudhir Arora. I did clinical hypnosis. I did many other programs like memory training and all of that. And until then, I was still failing. But remember, I went through sales. Remember, I went through network marketing. Remember, I went through Landmark Forum, where I was seeing other people getting transformed. Remember, I was going through clinical hypnotherapy. I was going through mind control. I was going through memory training programs, motivational speaking programs. I was attending all of this, but I was still failing. Now, as per you, you would say, oh, Mitesh is still failing. Then what is the point of learning all this? What did I tell you earlier? All our current problems are preparing us for the blessings in the future. How many of you remember this? Can you see if I had not gone through all those failures, I wouldn't be where I am today? Right? Do you think that sales training helped me? Do you think that network marketing experience helped me? Do you think that when I went to Landmark Forum, where I learned about self-help, where I learned about behavioral science, that helps me today? Do you think when I went through clinical hypnosis, that helps me today? If you connect the dots, everything at that time was preparing me for today, right? And then I remember I was doing financially nothing really at that time. I was really failing again and again and again. And then I met this beautiful girl in a workshop of Dr. Sudhir Arora, who's one of my mentors. And I was attending his mind control workshop. And there I met Indu. But the first time I saw her, I didn't even get attracted. She didn't even talk to me. We were in the same classroom. And I remember there was a celebration day of some kind. And Dr. Sudhir Arora had told us to come prepared as a formal dressing. Men were told to come in suits. Women were told to come in Indian formals. What is the best Indian formal outfit for women in India? Make a guess. Saris, right? And as you know, when women come in saris, then suddenly men who have never looked at them suddenly look at them. How many of you agree with that? Because that's the best outfit that women can have. And that day, obviously, I looked at Indu and I was attracted to her that day. So I asked her out for a date. And that day was the first time we met on a date. And believe it or not, from that day onwards, we got into a relationship. It took us about 1 year of friendship, kind of dating, relationship. And then the year after that, we got married. But here is the best part. Very few people know this. When I got married to Indu, I was making zero money. Even after marriage, by the way. And at that time, I was struggling. But Indu was already making 1.25 lakh rupees a month. So she was way beyond my success. And I'm talking about 20 to 23 years ago. At that time, a lady making 1.25 lakh rupees a month was a very big deal. How many of you agree with that? And she already had 15 years of experience. She was an engineer. I was a high school dropout. I remember, I don't know if my dad is watching me right now. I still remember when I had introduced my dad saying, this is Indu, I love her, I want to get married to her. He had said, don't get married to her, she's beyond your league. Okay. And my dad told me she's beyond your league, tu sambhal nahi payega. But the truth is, of course, things worked out for us. But during that period, one thing that very few people know of, which I think very close to people in my family only know, being married, I was not making any money. Indu was paying 5,000 rupees a month from her salary to my mom every month. And mom thought I was paying that money every month. How many of you think that's crazy? Right? But I'll tell you the lesson that I had at that time. The lesson that I had at that time was having the self-esteem to receive blessings from Indu without having that male ego. How many of you think that was a very important learning that taught me humility? Raise your hands if you agree with that. Right? Like a lot of friends who used to say at that time to me, "Tu apni बीवी के पैसे पे जीता है, काम क्यों नहीं करता है?" And I remember I saying, based on my mentor's support, yes, I live on my wife's income, but what is wrong with that? So what if she's more successful than I am? I'm proud that she's more successful than I am. How many of you agree that is self-esteem? That is humility. Would you agree with that? But I would have never learned that if Indu wouldn't have been in my life. And at that time, I remember Indu said, get a job. And I didn't want to do a job. So this is for all of you who are a little ziddy like me. How many people are a little stubborn in your life like me? Raise your hands if you're stubborn. Okay. If you're stubborn, you would probably do things like, I will only do what I like to do. I will not do what I don't like to do, right? But Indu was the one who told me, she said, Mitesh, get a job. And I was like, I don't want to do a job. She said, no, get a job. And I used law of attraction and I got a job. After getting a job, I worked there for 9 months. I worked only enough to get a loan so I can start my own business. I got a 3 lakh rupee, 3.25 lakh rupee loan with about, I think about 8,000 or 10,000 rupees monthly EMI. And when I left that job, I did not take my salary slip. How many of you think that's dangerous actually, not taking a salary slip? But I'll tell you why I didn't take my salary slip. I had closed the doors of ever going back to a job. I was clear, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not coming back. I don't need that salary slip. Is that making sense? You close your doors and you move ahead in your life. But if you keep one door open and you move forward, you'll always have that option in mind. So I moved forward, thanks to Indu. I started this business of recruitment, failed. But then she said, why don't you do what you love to do, which is corporate training? So we started doing corporate training program, and I didn't know how to attract that business. But there was one thing that I had learned in the last 5 years, 5 to 10 years in my life, which I had truly mastered but not practiced. Can you make a guess what was my biggest learning in the last 5, 10 years? What was the one topic that I had studied the most? I had read more than 200 books on that, and I had more knowledge than anybody in the world, but I had not practiced it on myself. Make a guess what that topic is. Law of attraction. So Indu said, why don't you use law of attraction? I said, okay, makes sense. So I used law of attraction for the first time on myself. 2 weeks after that, I had my first corporate training assignment at 8,000 rupees per day. And this is 22 years ago. Like those days, having 8,000 rupees per day was a very big amount. How many of you agree with that? In just 1 month, I was already making 50,000 rupees a month because I got about 6 days of assignment. Month after the month, I continued practicing law of attraction on me. Believe it or not, from that 8,000 rupees per day, my dream was to, as a corporate trainer, charge 15,000 rupees per day. How did I achieve 15,000 rupees per day? What was the technology that I used? Law of attraction. And in 3 months, I reached 15,000 rupees per day. Per day, I'm talking about. So I used to go in the morning, come back in the evening, and get 15,000 rupees for it. Simple. Then I increased my goals. And I went from 15,000 rupees per day to 50,000 rupees per day. 50. That I thought was like the best I could get. But then I decided 1 lakh. Believe it or not, I got 1 lakh rupees per day. That was like ultimate. And I remember when I had met Indu, I had told her that one day a day will come, Indu, where you and I will make 1 lakh rupees per day as a trainer. And can you make a guess? What did Indu say? Give me one word in the chat window. What do you think Indu said to me? She actually told me the word, you're crazy. She didn't say yes, just letting you know. She thought I was crazy. If you don't believe me, ask Indu. Indu, what would you say? Those days when I told you 1 lakh rupees per day?
Tu pagal hai.
That's exactly what she said. She said, tu pagal hai. Because I try and understand, she had worked 17 years of her life already and she was making 1.25 lakhs after so much education and hard work. And here I was telling her I'm a school dropout and I'm going to make 1 lakh rupees per day. Obviously, she thought I was pagal. But we reached that also. Then the next goal was to reach 2 lakh rupees a day. We reached that. We reached 2.5 lakhs. A day came, we were making 5 lakh rupees per day. And we had by then written 2 national best-selling books. First book was called as Awaken the Leader in You, and the second book was called as The Law of Attraction. And both these books became national bestsellers. We had achieved dreams beyond our imagination because of Indu's support. We became India's first firewalk trainer. We became one of the best trainers in India for corporate training programs, for leadership programs. We were living a dream life, traveling business class, traveling all over the world, working only for 20 days in a month and making approximately 25 to 30 lakh rupees a month. Out of those 20 days that we were traveling, we were hardly working 5-6 days. Rest of the days we were just traveling because the clients had to call us to different places. Now, how many of you think this was dream life? Raise your hands if you agree this was dream life. By then we had saved so much money, we were financially free for the rest of our life. Together, Indu and I had bought, where we are staying right now, is a 4.5 BHK house that we purchased, again with law of attraction. So all our goals, we use law of attraction, almost everything. And in all these 17 years, we did corporate training programs, all this journey that I'm telling you. 17 years of corporate training, guess how many sales people I had to sell my training programs? Make a guess. 0. Nobody was selling on my behalf. You know how I sold my programs? Every day? Affirmations, DMP. I did my DMP every day without a fail. I used to wake up with my DMP. I used to sleep with my DMP. Is that making sense to you? That is why I was able to achieve all those goals. There were days in our life where it is the 20th of the month, and in that month we had made 0 money. And this I'm talking about those days where we were making 15 lakhs a month, 20 lakhs a month. And until the 20th, 0 income. Can you make a guess? When somebody is making 15 lakhs a month and the whole month you've got 0 income till 20th, what happens to your heartbeat? It goes up and down. How many of you agree with that? And every single day we would do DMP. What is DMP? Daily magic practice. I practice law of attraction every day. And even on those 20th day, we'll say, nahi, ho jayega. And we would always remember that rule number 1 of law of attraction. What is the rule number 1 of law of attraction? Everyone take your hands like this and say, I don't know how, I don't know when, but it will happen. So I would just, Indu asks me many times logically saying, kaise hoga? I said, wo mujhe nahi pata. Hoga. And we just kept practicing. And results kept coming and results kept coming. 17 years, we had a great career. The reason I'm using the word had is because then happened the biggest problem of our life. But as you know, all problems prepare us for a blessing. A time came when COVID hit and the whole market had shut down. So when the whole market shut down, what happened to corporate training business? Down. How much down? From 25 lakhs a month, how much down? 0. 1 month we were okay. 2nd month we were okay. We had a lot of savings. 3rd month now the heartbeat gone high. Like, ab kya karenge? Everyone repeat the word with me. Frequency. Come on, take your hands like this, say frequency. How many of you remember I've told you this many times that if your frequency is right, it will always bring you back to the same point. How many of you remember that? Here is the beautiful story. Exactly that time, I thought of teaching law of attraction for the first time. We were always practicing. We were never really teaching as a profession. So we thought of teaching law of attraction for the first time. And just the first month when COVID had hit, we got our first webinar on law of attraction on 18th of March, if I'm getting the date right, Indu. On 18th of March in the evening, that day the lockdown had hit already by then. So everybody was sitting at home attending workshops. The first day we did law of attraction program, we got more than 3 lakh rupees of income sitting at home for 60 minutes. This very office room, not the same laptop, it was a different laptop, but same room. And it was a crazy experience for us because for us to make 3 or 5 lakh rupees a month, we had to travel 2 to 3 days, deliver a workshop for a corporate company, come back, and then we used to get the payment. Here we are sitting at home, we made 3 lakhs in 1 hour and it was done and we didn't have to go anywhere. It felt like a dream come true. By the next month, the business went so high that we already started making 5 lakhs a month. In the next 3 months, we were already making 20 to 25 lakh rupees a month. Now, why did the money come back? Show me that hand again. Why did the money come back? Frequency. See, my frequency was old frequency of making 25 lakhs a month. So what happened? In spite of lockdown, in spite of COVID, what happened? All the money came back. Correct? This is how powerful law of attraction works. And then I remember while all this business was going on, I said, Indu, let's do something that we can do with people to get the kind of results that I get every single day in my life. And I remember these 2 words that I learned from my mentor. Everyone write down these 2 words, please. Platinum standards. Platinum standards. And I decided, let's create a program which is not a 1-day program, which is not a 2 days program, which is not a 5 days program, but something which is a lifetime program. And I decided to create Platinum membership. And I started to design a program which could give people 10 years of success in how much time? 1 year. Based on my learning experience. By the way, how many of you would agree that the kind of success I've had, this is definitely faster than normal people? Would you agree with that? Not because of me, it's because of law of attraction. So I started designing this program where people could also get the platinum results that I got with law of attraction. And that's where, until then, I was only teaching advanced law of attraction. But then the first program I introduced after that, especially for platinum people, make a guess which program was that? DMP. Yeah, DMP came much later. And when DMP came in, the first DMP, guess how many people were there? Make a guess. First DMP. Just about 50, 60 people. That's it, not more. But then I made this vision and I made this dream that one day we will have 1,000 people in DMP. And guess what Indu said again? Tu pagal hai. And believe it or not, it's been, I think, more than 6 months now that we've got more than 1,000 people joining in every month. Right now, you can see there are 990 people and there are about 800 people live on YouTube right now. So more than 1,500 people right now with us. And now, as Imran said, our goal is 1 lakh people attending DMP every day. How many of you think that's a great idea? Right? So DMP started happening every single day. It's been 4 years now. We are doing DMP every day. And a lot of people ask me, Mitesh, how come you have the energy and the commitment to do DMP every day for last 4 years? And my answer is the same. Instead of sitting in the house and thinking about making money the whole day, instead of about worrying about making money the whole day, serve people for 15 minutes every day. Paisa apne aap aa jayega. How many of you think that makes sense? Right? Please tell me very honestly, an average person worries how much time about money every day? एक average इंसान दिन में पैसे के बारे में कितना सोचता है, कितनी चिंता करता है? Average time. Most people whole day. How many of you agree? पूरा दिन वही बात चलती रहती है कि कैसे होगा, कैसे होगा, कैसे होगा? Yes or no? Well, instead of that, I suggest just invest 15 minutes in serving. Today we do about half an hour every day, but that's fine. When you do the serving, the money automatically comes. And now, in last 4 years, in Platinum membership, we have more than 1,251 members. Thanks to all the Platinum members today, we've been able to prove again and again for hundreds of people that 10 years of success in 1 year is absolutely possible. How many Platinum members who are senior members who are sitting here right now have already achieved 10 years of success in 1 year? Type in I have in the chat window. If some of the senior members who are sitting here right now and you've already achieved that kind of success, believe me, there are many people who achieved that success much before 1 year was complete. But again, not because of me, because of law of attraction practices. I don't believe I'm the hero here. The hero is law of attraction. And if you believe in practicing law of attraction, you can also achieve that 10 years of success in 1 year, right? So today, 1,251 members. In Advanced LOA, more than 6,000 members. In Wealth Mastery, more than 6,000 members. Then we did one of the most amazing programs which I had not planned. Something that saved my marriage. Anybody can make a guess what program is that? There's a technique in law of attraction which saved my marriage. NLP, yes, but that's not what saved my marriage. What really saved my marriage was Ho'oponopono. So those of you who don't know, there was a time where I made a mistake of doing an extramarital affair. How many of you didn't know that? You're not supposed to know that. I'm not going to go and advertise, right? Anyways, so I had an extramarital affair. Indu caught me and we were almost going to break up. But then we used Ho'oponopono in our relationship to heal ourselves. And the kind of healing that we went through in just 3 months after that was mind-blowing. Thanks to my mentor, Sahil. If Sahil wouldn't have been in my life at that time, our marriage wouldn't have lasted. Sahil and Dr. D. Martini. And as a result of that, a time came where because of Ho'oponopono, because we realized there are so many results, we decided that I cannot teach Ho'oponopono to the whole world. So let us create a program where we make people experts on Ho'oponopono. So I don't remember the date exactly, maybe Indu, you remember the date, but we launched Ho'oponopono as a healers program, where day 1, we teach people how to master Ho'oponopono for themselves. Day 2, we teach people how to step-by-step heal other people, how to sell themselves, and how to coach other people. It's been, I think, more than 2 years. We've got more than 5,000 healers now. Collectively, these healers, not me, these healers now collectively have crossed crores and crores of revenue because they have helped so many people. These healers together have healed more than 1 lakh people. How many of you think that's a great achievement? Right? And the best part is this is their achievement. It's not mine. But all of this happened because of one simple reason. The universe prepared me with problems. When the lockdown happened, how many of you agree that was a problem? But it prepared me for that digital coaching that I had to start doing after that. How many of you agree with that? Do you think the 17 years of corporate training that I did helped me to do Platinum membership, helped me to do DMP every day? Yes or no? Like a lot of people ask me, Mitesh, how come you stand? How many of you have seen me in Advanced LOA course or Wealth Mastery course? Any members here? Raise your hands. You see that it's a 2 full days program and I'm standing all the time. Like right now also, I'm standing. And a lot of people ask me, Mitesh, how do you stand the whole day? corporate training programs. I'm always on a stage in the corporate world, delivering an 8-hour program, 10-hour program, but I'm on the stage all the time. 17 years of habit. What I'm doing today is nothing. Those days I would be traveling 25 days in a month, living in a suitcase, going city to city, even though we were living in 5 stars. But once we were on the stage, we were on the stage. 10 hours on the stage, 15 hours on the stage sometimes. It was crazy. But imagine the stamina that I got built because of that. Now doing these workshops is nothing for me. 2 days in a week is nothing. Half an hour every day in DMP every day is nothing for me. But what I'm asking you is, can you see the dots connected now? Can you see the universe was preparing me, giving me all the stamina? Yes or no? I want you to identify in your notepads and write down which part of your mind are you remembering right now? Which part of your past are you remembering right now? And you'll realize some part of your past was always preparing you for your current situation. Maybe some problems today that you're remembering that you think are a curse are actually preparing you for a blessing in the future. That's why I always say nothing is a curse, everything is a blessing. But to summarize all of this, today with all these people, we've been able to help thousands of people to get a job, thousands of people to get a promotion. We've saved, I don't even remember how many marriages, thousands of marriages have been saved. A lot of people have helped themselves with a lot of health problems that are solved. A lot of people have started making money. A lot of people have recovered their loans. How many people here have experienced those results? Type in I in the chat window if you are part of that magic where you've achieved some of these results, whether it's getting a job, attracting more money, having a relationship cured, depression cured. So I don't even know how many people have cured their depression during these last 4 years. But all of this has been possible only because of one reason: practice of law of attraction. And now, most importantly, because you people participate every single day. So let's come to the part now where, like I said, and like Imran said, and like Indu and Modit said, it's less about me and it's more about your celebration because you made this happen. So those of you who want to share how you feel now being part of this beautiful journey that I explained to you, raise your virtual Zoom hand to share how your life has transformed in the last few years. But let's remember, when you're sharing, keep it about 2 to 3 minutes per person so we can have as many sharings as we can to show how this journey has been your journey as much as my journey or as much as our journey with Indu. Here we go. All right, so starting with some of the senior members in the group, and we've got Riddhi. Hey, Riddhi, go for it. I don't think you're one of the very senior members, but go ahead. What do you want to share?
Yesterday it was my first day.
Okay, awesome.
DMP, and I personally believe a lot in manifestations, law of attraction. Same, I got to know about you from Raj Shamani's podcast, and as you told yesterday, I did thank him in the comments. And honestly speaking, I just wanted to share a one-day success. As soon as I ended the DMP session yesterday, in the morning itself, actually I'm starting a new business. I'm 18, by the way. I'm
Right.
18 years old and I'm going to a university. So I'm just starting a new business with my friends.
Wow.
And we were actually pretty stuck with what to name and every other process. The minute I woke up, everything was already done.
Wow.
It was done. I was like,
Amazing.
what? We didn't do anything. Absolutely nothing. We were just thinking. We just wrote everything in the WhatsApp group. And in the morning, everything was just settled
Wow.
as if it was all on automation.
Effortless.
And then I connected dots that, yes, I did something yesterday that made it happen.
Amazing. Congratulations, Riddhi.
Thank you. And another success, I'm a dancer. I'm a content creator as well. So I posted a video today, and yesterday I actually manifested something related to my content creation journey, and it did happen to some certain extent today. So
Wow.
it is just like a one-day success for me.
Amazing. Congratulations. All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations. Welcome to DMP family.
Congratulations. Welcome to DMP
DMP
family.
family.
Awesome. And going next here to Arya, attending all the way from US. How many years has it been, Arya, now? 1, 2?
3 years,
3 years?
in this
Oh,
month.
wow.
It's
3
going to
years?
be. Yeah.
Amazing.
And I'll start only with the big major why I have joined you. 2021, I hit COVID and I was on a bed watching you. and I was not attended. Then I just suddenly start DMP for 2 months. I got some result. You told me to join immediately ALOA, but instead of ALOA, I have gone to join platinum thing, and I have written the affirmation in ALOA chapter when you do the FTBAs. I
Right.
have put it over there, FTBA over there. I have joined already platinum membership.
Wow.
And I was not having money because I was not working and all. I don't want to ask anybody. My sister gave me money and I joined it.
Wow.
And
Amazing.
and for the reason I have joined it, I'll just only talk about four. There are so many results, so many things, but only four major why I have joined it. From that time, my marriage is almost about 12, 13 years. And I don't want to, that time, I don't know why I have suddenly got, because I left my job, everything is shut down, I'm feeling depressed, everything is going on. I want to leave my husband. I was not seeing my husband eye to eye because I don't want to see him.
Right.
I don't know why. I don't know the reason behind that. And the
Mhm.
second thing was I was going through a health issue. Then I shut down with my family, friends, everything. Then the fourth one, the reason was I don't like boys. I don't like men around me. Especially only I love to have my father behind
Right.
next to me, no other person behind me. But
I
when I
remember you
joined,
said you couldn't hug a person that time who was a boy.
yeah,
Like even
and
your
that
husband, you couldn't hug at that time.
no, I don't like it when he hugs me, or I feel something inside my body. But the first time when I joined, that is the miracle meet which has created the one powerful magic for
Wow.
me. But before that, when I joined it, I was shut down totally, crying. And when you talk about the law of attraction, I say, even though I was using before that, when I was very in happy zone, but I have stopped thinking about that also. But one day you told, only one line remember me, don't say how, don't say when, just surrender
Just
it.
keep using it.
And the second thing is that you have told me nothing is curse, everything is blessing. And these two statements, Mitesh, still now I'm carry forward when I'm
Wow.
talking to my students, I'm talking to anybody, I see these two statements. I'm just
I
overwhelmed.
understand. I understand. All those
And
results
this
coming
journey is
back.
super journey, very magical journey. And now today I'm here, I'm very confident. I'm talking when somebody comes to me
How's your
talk, okay,
relationship with your husband now? With men
very
and with your
good.
husband?
I'm hugging we are hugging every day. Yeah, but we have some going on health issue where the intimacy part is little less. But the love, the hugging, the talking, the
Wow.
conversation, not even this. My daughter is watching you now.
Wow.
And she's watching very highly. She never tells me she's watching you. And she's watching. Then my husband is hugging me. We are having very good relationship. Fights are not going on. But now I'm talking to my parents, my family.
Beautiful.
I'm very comfortable talking to my boys as a friend, hugging them.
Wow.
I'm very comfortable, and that only happens in the platinum member. And I have
Thank you.
list of more results, but some other time
I
for that.
understand.
Thank you so much
Congratulations.
for
You're a
you
very
and
different
Indu gave
person.
me. What you and Indu gave me, then Imran sir. I learned so much from Imran sir, how humble he is, how softly he talk, and the fourth person is the Modit sir,
Yeah.
GD, and the Nityashanti sir. All these people are
Thank you.
gems in my life. Thank you
Thank you.
so much
Thank
for
you,
your
Arya. Thank you
thank
very
you.
much. All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for living life platinum standards, Arya.
Congratulations, Arya. You know,
Platinum standard.
That today is just about inspiration. Take in as much inspiration as you can from some of these senior members. And I'm now once again bringing in someone who, when she came in, I would say she was the most crying baby I had met, crying all the time. There are many crying babies I've got in the platinum community who've transformed today. I call them, they were earlier Meena Kumari, now they're Madhuri Dixit. But this one was especially someone who was not just emotionally troubled, but physically troubled. Where she was going through cancer. She was not sure whether she'll be able to live. She was not sure whether she will be able to improve financially because she didn't have a job. And at that time, I remember she didn't even have a life partner with her. She was feeling lonely emotionally, physically down. Cancer was going on. Money was not there. And she joined Platinum. And I had told her only one thing, just keep working on your what? Everyone, show me your hands, please. Frequency. Listen to what she has done with her life today. Let's go, Jyoti. You know I'm talking about you. And here we go. I'll bring myself back on Spotlight. Hold on. Yes, Jyoti, go for it. I am unmuting you now. You got it. Bolo.
Yeah. I don't
Hey,
want to be
Jyoti.
Meenakshi today, but I am very emotional and I'm super excited and happy and blessed to be in your life. You and Indu came into my life when I was really going through my worst phase in my life. No
I
family,
know.
no spouse, living alone, no job, and going through the cancer, no income, nothing was there. And again, my friend Seema, she recommended me to go through the internal healing, and she recommended Ho'oponopono. And I watched too many people, but you are, attracted me when I was watching your, and I immediately started DMP. And when I started DMP, I was like, something got into me, and that energy that was healing me internally so much. And I did not even know, even the doctor were amazed the way I was, my treatment was coming out really positive, and it was a miracle for me.
Yeah.
I am miraculously cured from cancer only because of you and what you
No,
did
it's
to me.
because you practiced.
No, yes. And I was so much into it that I did not have money, but I wanted to commit myself to you for my lifetime. And that's where I do not know how I made it up, but I got that money to, pay for the platinum. I immediately joined platinum within 1 month of my DMP.
Wow.
Yeah, and I even messaged into ma'am. I said, this is fine. My saving, अगर कुछ job नहीं मिलेगी because of my cancer and cancer treatment, because the insurance do not cover so many treatments. So there is too much expense. I don't even know
Right.
if I'll even make it financially. But after coming out of cancer, following these, I was able to attract a fantastic job that also overseas in UK. That was another boost to myself, my pride. And throughout the journey, I am so very happy, blessed, and I evolved to be
Yes, you have.
such a good human being, such a giver human being. And I'm just thinking about it that yes, I want to be the healer, and I am trying to go into that direction. Yes.
Amazing. Congratulations, Jyoti. So today, other than, how long has it been, by the way? I don't remember now.
2 years.
2 years, full 2 years? Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think cancer was cured in the first year. And
Yeah.
what about your job, your relationships? Tell us a little about that now. Because at that
Yeah.
time, there was no income.
Yeah, no income for one whole year. At the end of the year, I got a job in London. And the next year, actually, my brother, and we had a lot of issues with my India family and all that. Somehow, I got connected to them. And today we are the strongest family bonds that I can say.
Amazing.
Literally strongest. I mean, they believe
Amazing.
in me, and my whole family in India is only talking about vibrations and frequency. Literally, that's the only language we
Wow.
talk. Right, that's the only language
Amazing.
we talk. Anything happens, and they say, "Oh, the frequency is not high or down." Okay, that's why this happened. So that's exactly right now. Also, my brother in India, he is bedridden. But my Babi, I said, Babi, don't worry about. He says, "नहीं, मैंने सुबह से वो होपन शुरू कर दिया है."
Amazing. You've transformed
Yeah.
your entire family, not just you alone.
Yes, so that is
Amazing.
absolutely so strong bonding हो गई है, तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. मेरी रिंकू को भी मैं मिरेकल मीट में लेके आई हूँ and all of that.
Yes.
So I don't miss miracle meet to come to India.
I know, you've always come.
Yes, that energy you give me is एक साल की energy मिल जाती है, like
Thank
that
you,
is
thank you.
awesome. Thank you so much.
Congratulations,
Thank you
Jyoti.
so much.
Happy anniversary to you too, because this is as much your celebration as ours. And
Absolutely, absolutely.
very happy to see who you've become today. Not just because
Thank
you've
you
healed
so
that cancer, because the kind of health that you've developed today is mind blowing. The kind of relationships, feeling connected to the universe, being able to be a giver, most importantly, making so much money that now you can travel anywhere in the world. This is amazing.
Yes.
Congratulations to you.
And also, like you have made me that I am complete, I'm enough for myself,
Absolutely.
So that is one lesson that you gave me, a clarity that I was literally first time emotional, because for a long time when you're not lived, I mean, when you have lived a single life and suddenly some emotions come into your life and that confusion happened. And then you gave me a clarity. I mean, that was life-changing for me.
Thank you. Thank you,
And
Jyoti.
you saved me
Congratulations
from
again.
myself. You saved me from myself.
Thank
So
you,
I
Mita.
love
Thank
you
you.
so
We
much.
love you
Yeah,
too.
thank
We
you
love
so
you
much.
too. All of you on
Yeah.
mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for living life platinum standards.
Congratulations for living life.
Congratulations for
For
living
living
life.
life. For living life.
Pronunciation and living
Platinum
life.
standards.
Platinum.
Very like not very senior members, but some very recent members who've joined in, and there's a couple whom I'm really proud of because first the husband joined, and then he made his wife join, and I was a little amazed, like wow, he's making his wife join platinum, even though he can just let them log in from home and attend anyways. But she joined, and let's hear from them why she joined and what's her experience now. Yes, go for it, Masoom.
Yeah, hi, sir. Thank you. Thank you for giving this opportunity
Thank
to.
you very much.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me bring you back. Yes, here you are. Go for it.
Yeah. So for Shudipto, it's been like almost 2 years.
2 years.
He joined at 2022 October 1st. And then we started our journey at the first. I saw your law of attraction course, I and Sudipto said that we must join that because he believed in that. At that time, I was not believing so much.
That's
And
right.
at that time, I was pregnant also. So that was when my journey, our journey started with you. And then it was a first trimester, I was having a little bit of problem, not problem, it's the challenges that I was facing at that
Right.
time. Cancel. And but through this hope no law of attraction, my journey of pregnancy was so
Wow.
smooth. I delivered my miracle baby. Inaya was with us, and I shared the
Wow.
photo with Indu ma'am when we just
Yes.
delivered my baby and all. And it was an amazing journey at that time. We were doing hope no. And I remember at the first trimester, I was like, at that one moment came that I was not feeling well. I have to rush to the clinic, and they were saying it was not good. But at that day, I remembered I came back and I joined DMP, and I made my frequency up because I know
Wow.
it's all about the frequency. And
Absolutely.
I and Sudipto believe that nothing is happened to with my baby. It's all okay. And next day we got the report. Everything was normal and nothing. It was just a cramp and all. So at that day, I believe that it's a inner belief that what we have to do. And this was how we began. Our relationship gets better and better. And from the business perspective, because we run a multiple startup.
Correct.
One great news that what happened last year is that we have one office in Singapore. So there we cracked we are government approved vendor in Singapore,
Yeah.
which is very difficult to get.
Very difficult.
We were trying for last 3 years. From 2019 we were trying, but last year we cracked it, and we are the service that we give. Only two vendors are there, and we were the second one. So this was amazing news.
Congratulations.
Everything, sir. It's up. Like it's for you only, because
Thank
what we have done, we done the vision board 369, a water bottle technique, pillow technique, everything that you have teach us, we have done
Thank
everything.
you. But tell me, Masoom, Sudeepta was already part of the program.
Yeah.
You were already learning with him. You were already getting results. What made you make the decision of you joining Platinum separately as an individual member?
Yes, sir. That I'm coming. So after that, like after my baby, I was a little bit down with my career wise, because I have to take care of her and all. So what I was feeling very down. So Sudipto said, you must take charge of yourself. You will take charge when you pay the platinum, then you will. Then आपको भूख है कि
You value it
और भी
accordingly.
सीखने. Yes, you have to do. So when I went to Miracle Meet, and then I was very eager to do the firework. So he said that, and ma'am said, no, only one can do. No, both cannot
True.
do. So Sudipta said, okay. So it was 26th of May, the Miracle Meet happened.
Right.
And 27th was my birthday. So he said that this is your birthday gift. I'm giving you. You just learn it from there, and do whatever like low ends what you are having. Just do it. So then after that, sir, it's a you in one of the last month you did visualization technique.
Right.
You taught us in platinum call. So I manifested that I have got 4 government deals from Singapore. So I manifested. I do the visualization, and really the 31st July I have cracked 3 deals.
Wow.
Government deals
Amazing.
from Singapore,
Congratulations.
and it was a breakthrough from me.
Wow.
And it's a very good, I feel amazed that I have done it at last, and I am
Amazing.
rebooting my career again. And this was what I was missing for like last 9 months when I got pregnant and all. So this was great.
You made it happen as a platinum member. I think you're really
Yes,
living
sir.
that standards
And
now.
so one great news that Sudipto gifted me this platinum in my birthday, and this birthday, the 25th August is his birthday. I'm gifting him a car. So this is from this business deal. I'm gifting him the car.
Wow, look at
So
that.
thank you for giving me this opportunity to income so much that I can gift my husband back, and I can pay the gratitude to him. Also.
Super proud of you. Super proud of you. Congratulations, Masoom. All of you on mute, give her a high five.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations for living life platinum standards. Thank you.
Congratulations for
Congratulations
living
for
life.
living life.
Platinum standard.
Congratulations.
Miracle baby. Yes. All of you give her. Oh, that's Sudipto
Thank you
as
so
well.
much, sir, for everything.
Thank you, Sudipto. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
All of you give them a high five. Congratulations for being a platinum family.
Congratulations for being a
A platinum family.
Congratulations for being a
Right? Awesome. Now I'll share with you another experience about, and the reason I'm choosing people, because I want all of you to take away different lessons from here about what your problems are in life. Specifically about someone who leaves home and then suddenly has nobody. How many of you have been in that experience of life where suddenly there is nobody around you and you have to take care of everything? Has anybody been in that situation of life? If not, you will be in that situation one day in future. And when that happens, the one thing that you must have with you is, again, that one thing. What is that, everyone? Show me your hands. Your frequency. And the person whom I'm about to show you now is not just very young, but she was left alone in a time of a world where there's nobody to support her. And now she had to do everything herself, but she had big dreams. She wanted to travel the world. She wanted to educate herself. She wanted to grow. She wanted to make money. So many ambitions was there. She wanted to fall in love. So many things were there. And she was confused about how am I going to make it happen? And then she came to Platinum and got that guidance step by step. And let her tell you her story about who she is and how she made her journey happen. So yes, Preet, you know I'm talking about you. Let's go. How many years has it been, Preet?
Ever since you started, 4 years. But
4
I've been
years, one of the senior most members. Happy anniversary to you.
happy anniversary to you, to Indu ma'am, to my beautiful Platinum family. एक बारी Indu screen पे बुला ले,
बिल्कुल,
please.
बिल्कुल. Yes, here we go. And yes, Indu. Can you believe she's still attending? 4 years.
I know. I love you, bacha. How are you doing?
मेरी वैष्णो देवी, नमस्ते.
मेरी भी वैष्णो देवी घर पे है, इसलिए मुझे जाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती वैष्णो देवी.
You're such a sweetheart. Go ahead, Preet. कहाँ से शुरू करेगी? प्रीत के पास बहुत लंबी लिस्ट है.
Let's start with where were you? What was your status at when you joined? क्या हालत थी उस वक्त?
कुछ भी नहीं था. फैमिली नहीं थी, न्यू कंट्री में थी, इंडिया वापस नहीं आ सकती थी अपने पेरेंट्स के पास. जॉब चली गई थी. आई यूज्ड टू डू 3 जॉब, सारी चली गई थी.
जॉब चली गई थी. I didn't remember this.
Yes.
नहीं, जॉब चली गई थी. एंड बट मैं क्योंकि आपकी यूट्यूब के वीडियोस फॉलो करती थी ना, जब आपने अपना कोर्स सिर्फ 1000 रुपीज का रखा था, पूरे साल का सिर्फ 1000 रुपीज, और इतनी वीडियोस डाली थी, तो मैंने कहा ये सेविंग्स का करना क्या है? या तो प्लेन की टिकट लेके जब भी कोविड बोलेगा हाँ एयरपोर्ट्स खुल गए जाओ चले जाओ, या कुछ करते हैं. तो बस उस टाइम आ गया आपने कि आप लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन कर रहे हो. फर्स्ट बैच मैं थी. रात को 3 या 4 बजे जब आपका नहीं, सुबह 6 बजे जब आपका खत्म हुआ था, इंदु मैम को मेरी ईमेल चली गई थी. मैम का कॉल आ गया था नेक्स्ट डे, और मैंने कहा मैम ऐसे है, ज्यादा ना ही बोलोगे. मैम ने बोला आ जाओ, मैं आ गई. बस
Amazing.
She joined
So,
when
London,
I used to
right?
I used to do calls with this. That time she had joined.
Correct. तो उस वक्त फिर क्या हुआ? धीरे-धीरे क्या हुआ?
धीरे धीरे ये हुआ कि यू इंट्रोड्यूस वेल्थ मैनेजमेंट कोर्स, वो किया. ALOA तो चल ही रहा था, प्लस आपने सेल्फ कोर्स इंट्रोड्यूस किया. एंड तो दैट बुक वाज माय मंत्रा. आई रिमेम्बर कभी भी क्वेश्चन होता था, आई वुड आस्क यू, एंड मैं बुक पढ़ती थी, एंड यू वुड से प्रीत बुक क्यों पढ़ रही है? मैं हूं ना, मैं तेरा बुक हूँ, जहां पे अटक रही है पूछ ले. So I would, and we had our one-on-one lessons, and it turns out मैंने जॉब्स के लिए अप्लाई किया, and I got the toughest job. जो मुझे लग रहा था मुझे लाइफ में कभी नहीं मिल सकती, मुझे वो जॉब मिल गई. और जो मुझे लग रहा था ये मैं आराम से कर लूंगी, उन्होंने रिजेक्ट कर दिया. But हुआ क्या कि मेरी सैलरी बहुत बढ़ गई. And by the way, now I'm supporting the CIO of RBC, and RBC is one of the biggest banks in Canada.
Biggest bank over there in London. Wow,
And
amazing.
just now, like 2 weeks ago, I've been asked to support a VP as well. तो मैं अब बात करने वाली हूँ मेरी सैलरी भी बढ़ाओ. और
Congratulations.
that I wanted to travel a lot, तो वो तो किया ही किया. 2023 में frequency बहुत down आ गई थी, like extreme down आ गई थी. I lost the person I used to love the most.
Correct.
She died. My parents were in hospital. Jan से लेके November तक वो बाहर ही नहीं आए. November में I went back to India. I spent 2 months with my parents. And Jan में when I came back, I was like, नहीं बहुत हो गया, अब मैं रोना धोना, चलो वैसे भी नहीं किया था, but मैं sad नहीं रह सकती यार, वो मेरे बस. तो बस मैंने वापस आप लोगों को रेगुलर करना शुरू कर दिया. स्क्रीन ऑफ रहता है बिकॉज मैं ऑफिस से अटेंड करती हूँ. एंड आई रीच्ड आउट टू अ फ्यू प्लैटिनम मेंबर्स एंड वन ऑफ देम इज सो अमेजिंग. आई वाज लाइक अभी मेरी फ्रीक्वेंसी इतनी नहीं बढ़ रही, इसलिए इंदु मैम से डायरेक्ट बात नहीं हो पा रही, बट इट्स ओके, टाइम आ जाएगा. But one of the platinum members, she helped me, and I started doing Hope Nopno regularly, DMPs, my affirmations, and I've recently back to NLP, and I'm going to South America on 23rd of August to hike Machu Picchu, and I'm prepared. I love it. And all my vision board, when you force me to make a vision board, everything is completed. I have to make a new one, but उसमें एक मेरी विश है सर जो आपने कंप्लीट करनी है. Because when I joined, you promised one of my manifestations is a cruise ship with my platinum family.
Oh yes,
and I'm
we
still
are looking forward to that. We'll do that sure very soon.
But yeah, that's my story. And can I just say, family, please keep on asking questions because I love hearing your stories. I love hearing your experiences. You are the best. And of course, हमारे पास वैष्णो देवी and rockstars तो हैं ही.
Thank you, Beta. Thank you so much. We love you for that. All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for living life platinum standard.
Congratulations for living life
platinum standard.
For living life platinum.
Relate with that. Type an I in the chat window if some of you could relate with her story. And this is your future. Soon you're going to be as successful as her, talking about life like her. And all you need to do is just keep working on your what? Just the frequency. That's it, right? And some of you who are asking about what is platinum today, unfortunately, I'm not really in the state of mind to really give you an introduction of platinum. So register on the website miteshkhatri.com to understand what platinum membership is later. Those of you who've already seen the webinar and today you would like to take the opportunity to join Platinum, there is no real sales pitch. There is no real offer. But yes, tomorrow onwards, we are increasing Platinum fees by a significant amount. So those of you who would like to take the opportunity to join at the current fees, which we are locking in tonight, which is 3.75 lakhs, all you have to do is right now, Indu's giving you a link in the chat window. You can use that link right now to pay 10,000 rupees right now to block. Remember, the fees of Platinum is not 10,000. That is 3.75 lakhs. But 10,000 rupees is if you want to block the current price, and you will have 7 days to take advantage of the current price to pay the full amount within 7 days. Now, EMI, we don't have the option, but you can pay EMI on your credit card. And then within 7 days, you can take care of the amount. If you do, you get the current price. And then tomorrow onwards, we start the new fees, which will be a surprise that will come to you by email. Right, Indu?
Yeah, I want to add something to what Preet said. Everyone, especially people who are living outside India, they ask me questions that I can't attend live program, I can't do live DMP, how can I create results? This little girl, when she joined, she was, I think, I don't know how old is she. That time also, she was just 20-year-old. She was living in Canada and with literally in somebody's house, she was sleeping on the couch. And she was obviously, Canada is 12 hours away from us. And she was watching and practicing everything on video. And all these results, though she gives credit to me and Mitesh, all these
her
results,
hard work.
Actually, it's her hard work. She, come what may, she would not sleep without doing DMP. She would play DMP, she would dance with DMP, she would practice DMP, and then she would sleep. Even if it is 11 in the night, 12 in the night, she would do that. And all this, she did it on the videos, not on live calls. I have hardly seen Preet on live call, actually. I have never seen Preet on live call. She's always practicing using videos and recordings.
And
if
still
she
she's
can do it,
results.
I'm sure everybody can do it.
Absolutely. All right, so let's bring in one more gentleman who's recently joined in, but the kind of results he's created are mind-blowing. From emotionally going up to physically going up to financially going up. Let him tell you his story. Hey, Arvind, go for it. I have unmuted you now. How long has it been? Just very recent, right, Arvind?
Yeah, I think it's 3 months.
3 months.
I think the fourth month.
Yes.
And I think I met you in Gopal's that community. I was
Yes.
been following, but that day I decided, and I know that I took a 1 week time, and I was asking so many questions to Indu ma'am about all these things, because I always wanted. I used to practice law of attraction, but always the frequency always goes to up and down, and maintenance was a problem. But after coming here, I think I've listed down. I have more than 10 to 15 manifestations which I've done in last 4 months. So I'll go by list by. So my portfolio is increased by 32 lakhs in last 3 months, and
Holy cow!
we have
32 lakhs. Wow.
Yeah, 32 lakhs, and which has never happened, because last year it was around 40 lakhs per whole year, and we have a trading business with my partner, and my only portfolio has went, and overall for all my our clients we made around 1.2 crores in last 4 months.
Amazing.
So
Congratulations, Arvind.
that was the
That is
greatest,
huge.
and I have written a first affirmation that every month I'll make 15 lakhs as a passive income. So that has happened. And then thanks for that, and life coaching, and as well as through healing. Apart from my health coaching, I made 50,000 so far.
Wow.
So which is a new brand new.
Officially you're a life coach.
Yeah. So that is the second thing, and 7 lakhs my stuck money released from my property, which I was shared with you sometime back. And I have completed one book. I'm launching on my birthday, which is next month. And I've created 2 more passive incomes to affiliate after attending Wealth Mastery. And I think last life coaching, you told that you need to make every day. So this has been last 10 days. I already made 10 videos every day.
Wow.
The videos are going in YouTube, Instagram, and Shorts every single day. So I have the whole plan ready. And one of the biggest thing on my relationship is I never had this much of strong bonding with my mom. I used to speak to her maybe 3 months once, 4 months once, or monthly once. It's not been regular. But from the time I attended, I think the first advanced law of attraction, from that day to today, I speak to her every single day, irrespective. That is a new habit. And I could see a lot of bonding happening because of that. And I had a great relationship with my wife. We had a recent trip to Goa, and the whole trip was magical. And apart from that, improved a lot. I could see the huge difference in my office, in my family life, where I learned that skill from you. And then my TEDx, this was a crazy one. TEDx was not going live for 1 year. I completely let it happen. And that went live from nowhere. And it went live, and I became an official TEDx speaker. So that, yeah. And my bank has reduced 2% to bring down my health, basically the Wealth Mastery, interest rate. So
I don't know how you did that.
Yeah, it was a crazy. So 80,000
My
saved
God,
every
Mitesh,
month.
ये तो result का पिटारा है, अकेला ही काफी है.
Forget 10 years of success in 1 year. He got it in 3 months. I should have charged him double.
I'm just loving it the way he's speaking. एकदम आराम से एक जैसे वो notes पढ़ रहा है वैसे पढ़ रहा है.
In his bank interest itself, he saved 80,000 rupees per month, Indu.
Wow.
Yes. And biggest win for me is yesterday I got my pink slip that I'm leaving, but that was the happiest moment for me. I never been in this much happiest moment. And after 22 years, my company has given me 3 months upfront salary, and they're saying that you can leave early and enjoy your 2.5 months salary. So that was biggest. That was like, I think I was asking
full-fledged
for
entrepreneur
me to work on. Yeah. So that was the biggest thing. And
amazing.
I have did my 4 experiences which I've been postponing, thinking that when I retire, I'll do it. When I'll financially free, I did a skydiving, I did a scuba diving, I did a world longest zip liner, and last week I did a bungee jump. So I have list of 100 experiences to do it, and I'm going full on. So, and every time I'm doing it, I could see that my aura is everything changing. Thanks for DMP, thanks for Platinum support calls, for all the support members, and that is my daily routine. Every day I attend platinum support calls.
Oh, you're
and thanks
attending
for
the support calls every day? Wow.
Yeah, it's been almost like 80 days without fail.
Wow.
So every day I get them. So,
wow, amazing.
Thank you so
Arvind.
much
No
for
wonder you're getting
everything.
so many
Yeah.
results. You're attending so regularly.
Oh
Amazing.
my God.
This is crazy.
Arvind, you made me so proud.
Thank you, Indu. I think that one call that made me. I was thinking so much bad because that was the last amount left. Then I said, the moment I started, I was also very reluctant because I have learned from many things, and I always had things that I'm being into one more mentorship. But I think this was the best investment which I ever had, and I was able to connect all the dots. And more than anything is, even though I was manifesting, there was a desperation, there was a lack. These two things are not there right now. Even things can happen after 6 months. I'm fine. So it is all part of the journey, and I'm able to live with that. Every opportunity, every challenge or everything what happens in your life is a blessing, and I'm taking as a blessing. And even yesterday, when my CTO actually told me, this is the second time he's telling me, and he said, "Arvind, you are totally different. What are you doing?"
Wow.
So I was
Amazing.
really felt amazing. I'm really felt proud of myself, and thank you for everything.
Thank you, Arvind.
Whatever
Thank
you
you.
have done.
Congratulations
Thank
to you. This is amazing.
Thank you.
All of you on mute, give him a high five. Congratulations for living life platinum standards.
Congratulations for living life.
Congratulations for living life.
If you're amazed by the number of results that he's created, this is just crazy. Right? I remember somebody once said, platinum is not just about what is there, it's about how much can you take. So there is an entire ocean here, but the question is, how much do you want from the ocean? How much are you willing to take from the ocean? A lot of people, when joining us, platinum, ask me, will I be able to do it? And I always ask, how much do you want? That depends on you, right?
And Mitesh, when he joined, he told me that this money which he's investing is the last piece of money he has.
I remember.
And see what he did. Amazing.
Super amazing. Super amazing. Awesome. So now, just before I go to the next person, some of you might be confused what he's talking about, the daily platinum support sessions. So at least twice in a day, we have a Zoom call for all the platinum members where senior platinum members are taking facilitation to learn on our panel as interns because they are becoming life coaches. So they get the opportunity to coach on our panel as platinum facilitators, but they only coach the new platinum members so that they're always able to support the new members and they're able to also grow as a facilitator. So these calls happen twice a day. And this is the call that he was talking about. He attends almost every day, because of which platinum members, for me, platinum membership is not about just me teaching people. It's a community where we all learn together and we all grow together. How many of you think this is the kind of community we need to all have together? Yes or no? Right? Awesome. Now I'm going towards another sharing, which is even more crazy. I'm trying to go to all kinds of stories for you. For me, this is one of the best experiences because it shows me what's really possible for human beings. And I'm about to share with you about someone who, when she joined, she had just lost the most important man in her life. Living with somebody for 30, 40, 50 years makes you believe without them, your identity is nothing. How many of you agree with that? So she had lost this person and she was not sure how she would live life. Financially, she was stuck. Emotionally, she was stuck. But I think I'm extremely, extremely proud to be able to say that she's part of the family today because our family gets elevated because of her. I wouldn't say that she gets elevated because of me. I would say I get elevated and our family gets elevated because of she being part of our family. And I'm not the only one who says that. Many platinum members would agree with that. And if platinum members, you agree with that, when she comes on the screen, you know whom I'm talking about. Say yes in the chat window if you agree. Let's bring in Preeti ji. Yes, Preeti ji.
Hi, how are all of you?
How are you? How many years has it been? 1 year or a little more?
No, it's been 2.5 years.
2.5 years? Wow,
yes,
it's been crazy. Yes. Wow.
So for me, I think universe guided me towards you and the program. And it's been a very, very beautiful journey for me. As you know, I started in a very difficult way, trying to get over my grief, trying to get over my problems, cancel.
Yeah.
get over living by myself, being in a new country in India. I have not been in India for 37 years. It was very tough to start all over again. It was tough not only coming back to India, but dealing with all the issues in India, and Goa was a place where I was not used to. We were building a villa in Goa, and my husband passed away in the middle of that. So I had to actually pull myself up and stand by it, finish the house, start doing stuff for myself financially, emotionally. And, there was money stuck in the Gulf. As you know, when I just joined, I had gone to Dubai to clear all of that, and I got some of the amount back. And as you know, I used to cry every single day when I was talking to you. But
I remember.
I think my frequency was so high. Even 23, end of 23, I was in hospital. I don't know if you remember.
I remember. You were attending from their DMP once.
I had 3 months or 4 months, but from the hospital, I did DMP. I remember so well because I did not want to drop my frequency. I just where I was. And in fact, I'm coming to the Netherlands after 2 years, and I'm still here. People who see me today from the past 2 years, they cannot believe that I'm so well and I'm doing so good and I have pulled myself up, and I'm so proud of myself, actually. I'm very proud that today I can go out and be myself and coming back to my normal life, coming back to spending money. I don't worry about money anymore because the money frequency has gone up. I recently got some, what do you call it? The premium back, which nobody gets
insurance
back.
premium. Oh, wow.
So that was another thing.
Amazing.
I don't feel alone anymore. I am enough for myself.
Beautiful.
And I can do that with myself. I'm not looking for anybody. If somebody comes along, it'll happen.
Yes.
So I'm not really going ahead to see if I can find someone. Universe is there. I leave it to him. I surrender.
Amazing.
And I'm happy and I'm joyful every time I'm with people, if I'm with myself. And my sisters are so happy for me.
Wow.
They just, take
That's
me.
amazing.
And they introduced me to say that, look at her. See, look at her now, So everybody, I'm just so happy to be here and be a part of this wonderful community. And thanks to both of you, to Indu, Mitesh, and Imran sir, of course, for all that you do. And that miracle meet blew my mind. I was just so happy doing the fire walk, which I was not very, very, but that itself broke all my, questions and doubts in my head. I can do it and I will do it. So I am really a proud platinum member, proud to be with the community, proud to be part of your group. And I hope I will achieve what I have to do.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it, Preeti ji. Thank you so much. And very happy to see that even though you spoke about past so much in detail, no tears.
No, not anymore. Not anymore.
Amazing. Congratulations. Love that smile today. All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for living life platinum standards.
Congratulations for living life standards.
Wow. How many of you are amazed by that story now? Isn't that amazing? I want to now introduce you to someone who shocked me. And when I say shocked me, it truly, truly shocked me. In Platinum, on every Fridays, we have something called as weekly Platinum calls. And during that time, we do something called as emergency coaching. Emergency coaching is people who are going through panic attacks or people who are going through depression or suicidal thoughts. I do a one-on-one coaching with them in front of the whole group. And we all learn from that experience. And I remember there was this one lady in Platinum, and I'll introduce you to her right now. I'm extremely, extremely proud of her because just like Preeti ji, she lost her husband at a time when she was traveling with him in the train. And in the running train, her husband got an attack. By the time she could take him to the hospital, he expired on the way. And this was in the middle of she having a family, everything was doing fine. Life is doing amazing, everything's doing fine, and everything just comes crashing down. How many of you agree it's difficult to pick yourself up during a moment like this? And I believe this is the time that you need to have a Platinum family. I don't believe I picked her up. I believe she picked her up herself. But today, the reason I'm proud is because she did it with the whole Platinum family. In Platinum, one of the things we have is in the group, you send one message saying, I'm feeling low, I'm feeling lonely, 10 people call you. And during that time, I think a lot of Platinum members supported her. She supports today Platinum members, and I'll tell you why. One of the biggest things I'm proud about is today she is a Platinum facilitator. How many of you think that's an amazing story? From being broken down to now supporting other members. Would you like to know who she is and what's her story? All right, here we go. Apurva, you know I'm talking about you. Go for it.
First,
How long has it been?
thank you, sir,
Thank you,
and
beta.
thank you, Indu ma'am. Like, because of you, I'm there today. That's the first thing.
Thank you.
Because of there, my kids are there today, and because of you, I'm alive today.
Thank you.
That's the first thing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So coming to the story, yes.
First, how long has it been now since you're
3
Platinum?
years. 9th of
years?
August,
Wow.
3 years I'll complete for Platinum. And sir, I've got all my manifestation, all my dreams true. Like whatever I've written on the vision board, whatever are my affirmations, everything has come true. This house itself is a manifestation, as you know.
Wow.
So everything has come true because only and only of you, Mitesh sir.
Oh, that's because you practice. And I'm so proud that now when I was telling your story, by the time you came on video, it was not like you were all in tears. You're so strong emotionally now. This is so beautiful. You can talk about your past memories and inspire people along with it. That's amazing. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So yes, we were traveling to Vaishnav Devi, and suddenly everything was going on very, 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 as sir said, everything was just like Platinum standard. We had attracted a new house. Both the daughters were doing very well. Financially also, my husband was almost becoming a CEO of the company, a director of the company. Everything was going as per the Platinum standards. We went to Vaishnav Devi, and there in the night, he got a heart attack. And the moment we took him to the hospital, we couldn't even take him to the hospital. That moment was so, I won't say bad today, cancel. But the moment we just left this train, I had a little baby in my hand, and she was like 5 years old. I had carried her like this. I was carrying my husband like this, and we were traveling to the hospital. And in the ambulance, the doctor was saying it to me, it does not make any sense to carry him. Why are you doing it? So I'm like, no, I'll give my last chance. I don't know how it will happen. If it will happen, but I leave it to universe. Whatever will happen, but I remember your words, sir. Nothing is a curse. Everything is a blessing. At that moment also, I was chanting that nothing is a curse. Everything is a blessing. But then when I heard about this, that he is no more, like I was completely down, sir. My BP was shooted, my diabetes. I don't know what happened to me. I went totally into depression. My 5 years kid, she fell down from my hand. I didn't even knew it. She got hurt. I didn't even knew that because I have lost all my senses till then. And then afterwards, it was 8:45 when this happened. And 10:30 a.m. you called me. I know you were taking Wealth Mastery, sir. So thank you once again for leaving your webinar and just calling me. That was a boon. And I was sleeping that time. I had nothing, like I had no energy to talk to you as well. I was just crying. And I remember first it was Indu ma'am. And I was like, why Indu ma'am, it happened with me? Why this is the one? Why did it happen only with me? Why universe had to choose me? And then afterwards you called me, sir, and I don't know what you did. I really don't know what photo you did with me. But that time you just told me one thing, get up. And I'm like, sir, I don't have any energy to get up. I really don't have any. But you told me one thing, you have the energy to get up. It's just that you're not getting it. And you told me to get up. And only because I believed in you completely, I got up. And the moment I got up, you said, hold your husband's hand. Do you want him to be living in peace henceforward, or do you want him to be just
stuck here?
And I decided that day, sir, that I will move on and I'll let him also move on. But it's only your blessing, sir, where I took this decision, because I wouldn't have taken this decision if I wouldn't have known you. I definitely wouldn't have done that. But the moment you said it to me, I told, yes, I'll give it a chance and I'll move. I'll tell him to move on. And I know you did Ho'oponopono with us on the phone. You did Ho'oponopono after keeping as well. I always go to that 17 December 2023. I always see that recordings where all the members were doing Ho'oponopono on him.
Yes.
But believe me, sir, after that, I like mostly, I think only for 12 days where everyone was in the house, I was stuck in that emotions. But then after that 12th day, I wrote a message to you saying, I want to restart my life. I don't know how I'm going to I want to restart my life.
Right.
And that's the moment you told me, come and attend one of the Sunday's call, which we were going on. And 9 o'clock, you took that session with me. From that date till now, sir, I'm practicing the same thing, whatever you have told me. Nothing I have changed it, sir. Everything, it's like a copy paste. That's it, what I would say. And this is how I am. And sir, I really want to thank you for that, because I feel that I'm complete today and nothing is missing in me. That's first thing. And even though whatever happens, Indu ma'am and Mitesh sir is always there with me. That
They're
one
always with you.
belief, one belief that you are there has created what I am today, sir.
Thank you.
You made me
And
a
I'm so
platinum.
proud now that you're a platinum facilitator. You're facilitating other people. I'm so proud of that.
Yes, and sir, that is because you gave me a chance, sir. I wouldn't have been there. And sir, today I would give one more good news to you. And then after, I think April, May, I started with a Ho'oponopono. I just attended one Ho'oponopono batch with you. And then I also started taking, I took only one webinar. From then till now, I have 4 students who are continuously with me from May, June, July, and August. This is the 4th month where they are taking the healing from me and they are getting amazing results. Sir.
Wow.
So
Beautiful.
thank you for all the teachings. Like platinum facilitator was one of the steps where, you brought me up again to live the life and the platinum standards. So thank you so
Thank you
much,
for
sir.
listening to that, and thank you for accepting that invitation. You really made it happen. Congratulations.
Thank
I
you,
have no
sir.
words. I
Thank
can
you.
just say I am inspired by you and I'm proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. All of you on mute,
And
give her a high
one
five.
message,
Yes,
one
please go
message
ahead.
to all the members who are not platinum. Platinum is the ocean, and the life will go down, the life will come up. But Mitesh sir is the one who will never ever leave you in a whole life, because he's the one who is the creator of platinum, who is the creator of advanced law of attraction. And he can pick up life like this. If I can do this, you all can do this. You all have everything. Even though I do not have anything today, but I have Mitesh sir and Indu ma'am with me, and I have my children with me who are supporting me a lot.
Absolutely.
Thank you
They're
so
always
much.
with you. Thank you.
Thank
Beta.
you so much.
All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for living life platinum standards.
Congratulations for living life.
for living life.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Inspired by that. Imagine being able to live life suddenly without your husband, who you had so many dreams with. All manifestation was working fine. Everything was working fine. And then suddenly this happens. But all of this can be taken care of if you just work on your what? Everyone show me your hands again. Frequency. All right, so I'm a little emotional, but I think we still have time for a couple of more sharings. How many of you think you have energy for a couple of more sharings? Okay, here we go. So let's start with, now we've taken a lot of senior members, so I'm going to take a couple of the new members who've joined Platinum recently, and let's see what they want to share. All right, here we go. Priya. Hey, Priya, go for it. How long has it been, Priya, now?
It's been, I think, 2 months.
2 months, right? Yeah, go for it.
Yes,
How's been your experience?
like my experience in terms of health, like I'm now practicing dance every day. And in terms of relationship, my relationship with my parents and my partner has improved a lot. And even I'm trying this with my students as well. Like I teach MBA students. So today, before starting the class, I just wrote an information that economics is very easy.
Wow.
And then played the song, like play a song and repeat it 10 times. Then we will start the teaching.
Amazing.
So it was very, yeah. And I am also planning to do healing session with them, like for an entire class. So it's very happy, there is so much happiness when we do all these things with others and myself as well. So it's like the best thing to work on myself and the people around me.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Priya. Even though you've been just for 2 months. But what I told you that day also, the way you attend, the way you participate, your video is always on. You're never, like, you're participating 100%. You're never 90% there. You're always 100% there. So thank you so much for being who you are. Amazing. Congratulations again. All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for living life platinum standards.
Congratulations for
Congratulations for living life
Living life
platinum
platinum
standards.
standards.
So you'll see all these members, some of them new, some of them old, but while they give me the credit, I want to set this expectation. It's not because of me. One, it's because of the law of attraction practices. And two, it's because of the community. Believe me, they support each other like crazy. I'm still very clear. Platinum membership is not a counseling program. Counseling programs are only for problem solvers. In our community, we don't talk about solving. We talk about what? Everyone show me your hands. Evolving. It's all about upgrading yourself. If you keep talking about only problem solving, you'll never really go up in life, right? So just focus on that evolving. Things will fall into place. I promise you that. Now let's have a couple of more sharings. Once again, let's have one more member who's been recent, but someone who I am touched by having in the Platinum family. Someone who's done work which, when I look at my life and the kind of achievements I've had in the last few years, I feel very proud of myself. But then there are some people, when they join Platinum, I feel I need to learn from them who they are and the kind of people they are. And just like this is one lady who has, many years ago, and I think the number has been about 28 years ago, she created from her house a community where she started helping girl children, small children, girls, to keep them in her house, give them education until the time they grow up. And when they get married, they go to their own homes. And when they build their own careers, they leave the home. And then she brings in more girls. And I think in the last 25, 28 years, she's helped more than 5,000 such girls. How many of you think that's crazy? And I was amazed listening to her story. And I was like, wow, people do so much in life for serving. And then I ask myself, sometimes, I'll be very honest with you, once in a while, when DMP time is coming, 10 minutes before, I'm thinking, aaj karu ya nahi karu. And every time I do this, I remember people like her. I'm like, yeah, if she can keep so many people in her house for so many years, what is 15 minutes of DMP? How many of you agree with that? Right? That's 15 minutes is nothing. I want all of you to write this down. Serve so much that people are dying to give you money. Serve so much that people are dying to give you money. You don't have to die to ask people money. People will stand in a line to give you money if you're serving like crazy. And when I heard her story, I had tears in my eyes. And I'll tell you how I came to know her story. We were doing DMP a few days ago, and I saw this crazy bunch of children, some 30, 40 children doing DMP together. And I got curious. I said, what the hell is going on? Like, how can so many people attend DMP together? What is going on here? So I brought them on, and that's where I came to know her story. She's one of our Platinum members, and I am proud to have her part of the family. I'm privileged to have a part of the family. And I think, again, she's one of those people who elevates us rather than only we elevating her. So let's bring in Agatha, who has done this amazing work. And that's her beautiful family. Hello. Hey, Agatha. Yes. Thank you for being part of our family, Agatha. Thank you so much for doing what you do and for being who you are.
I'm so proud to be in your family. And my first day, and I was so crazy to walk on that fire. And I didn't know, last year I thought of, previous year, that I will go for that fire walk. And this year when it came, I said, I'm not doing nothing, but I will go for this platinum and I'll go for the fire walk. And that was my craze just to walk on the fire. My friends, when I told them, I said, are you crazy going walking on the fire? I said, no, I have to do that. That was the motivation to join the platinum. Of course, I was following for a long time. But I'm so glad to tell you that during these 2 months, when kids are joining, we are joining. I mean, it's like silent way of so many upgradation into my life to forget, even my kids' life. Yeah. Like health-wise, when I see myself, I mean, I used to wear socks even in the month of May. And from last 40 years, I'm taking every day, it's like, contraceptive pills, like every day I have to take for my breathing. And now has stopped. I forget only taking like 10 days, I did not take 15 days, 20 days, I did not take. Sneezing,
wow, I didn't know this.
Yeah, sneezing, I could not even, my handkerchiefs, like big that man handkerchiefs, I used to use. And I remember once my kids also made an activity, a drama, like, Mama, when you will go old, you will be like this you were doing because I used to sneeze low. And now like I'm not using that. I mean, it's like
Wow.
I know how things are changing with me.
How
I
long has it been?
jumped just months from
2
June.
months. Wow.
I went and then I joined. I made it 26 we had for a miracle experience. And then I couldn't jump. I was so scared. I love exercise, but jumping was like terrible for me. I had done 100 squats already. And on a knee, like exercise I'm doing.
Now you
I
can do 100 squats?
squats, yes. I can do it right now.
Whoa.
It is
Amazing.
like impossible for me. I'm just telling you, this miracle happening into
Yeah,
my
because you said you had wheezing problem. Squats are impossible for people who have asthma or wheezing.
Yes, perfect. And jumping also is very impossible. Like jumping,
Wow.
after like any exercise, if I do band also, I will do 100 times. Not 20 times, 40 times, 50 times. See the 100 times. People say, are you crazy? But I don't know how it is like goes on automation, like, एक बार moon चालू हो गया तो वो 100 पे जाके रुकेगा, like, something like that. So that is my health part of it. And second thing I want to share with you, it's like my wealth part of it. It's like there is so much abundance has come in the house. We all have stopped any negative words. Every children is using cancel, cancel, cancel. And all the kids are using and practicing while practicing. It's not that we just book में पढ़ लिया लिख लिया, but practicing. And there's no tension कि आज क्या होगा कल. एक टाइम था जब मैंने ₹1 जब किसी को कॉल करने के लिए ₹1 भी मैं सेव करती थी कि मैं ₹1 बचा के रखूं या किसी से बात करूं. Like that was the status of my life. There are so many incidents, but now today I don't cry for money. I don't ask money. I said money will be attracted. Like, I don't so chase money. There's like you don't chase that money. Money will attract to you. Like, and this is what I'm happy that even my kids, they are following the same footpath. Like it.
Wow.
The relation part, I would tell you, like since 40 kids staying together, my staff, maybe I'm professionally with them, so it's my passion, so I bear with them. But staff, those are residential staff. It has become this year when we all are practicing together, the handwriting part, the DMP part, everything, the whatever I learned from your class.
Your staff also practices DMP?
Yes.
Wow.
Handwriting. My handwriting, the whole house is practicing. Like we have done the Redline books. Now recently I purchased the book IP also, and I will be doing those also. But the difference among the children's life.
Wow.
Like we have become more close. It's like nobody knows what's happening in the house, but the house is so peaceful and loving. It's like used to call it like workable relationship we should have, but there's a lot more into this family life.
Wow.
And the career part, if I say, okay, I'm very happy and satisfied with my career of this mission, but I have got another career mission is like to become a coach. And so far, I was thinking, I was discussing with, I talked to some our members also, like I'm always stuck up with the sentence was stuck up. How can I get money or something like that? But now I said, no, I will serving.
Yes.
So now I decided only serving, not to think how will I get the money or something like that.
Wow.
So it's like, I can still tell you so many things what's happening in my life, in the life of my children. Even the smaller kids are gone. They will tell, like how in the classroom they're training everyone, like, in the teachers, they're training it out. The Ho'oponopono like class, we have started like the class lecture gets over. Children say bye bye teacher. They say thank you teacher, sorry teacher, love you teacher. So when school ke andar, like I'm just so happy and grateful to you. I don't know. I don't have much words about this.
Thank you so much. Few months and so many results. I am amazed. And all your daughters are beautiful. They're amazing. They're the future of our country. And we love you. And all of you are platinum children from today. So remember that we are always with you. Okay? All of you are amazing dancers. By the way, thank you so much for practicing every day, for doing your affirmations, and for giving us so much energy. We love you all, beta. All of you on mute, give them a high five. Congratulations for living life platinum standards.
Congratulations for living life. Congratulations for living life platinum standards.
Wow. How many of you are amazed by that? Isn't this crazy? Like, if people can be happy in that house, I mean, what are your problems? What is the size of your problems? How many of you agree it's nothing? Raise your hands if you agree. 40 people staying together. 40 people. And here you are living with a family of 4, and you're saying, I can't handle my mother-in-law. How many of you think we can do better than this? Yes or no? Amazing. So please keep practicing. We'll just take one sharing more. And once again, I want to take a sharing because it's eventually the stories that inspire us. It's not really the learnings that inspire us. How many of you agree with that? Right? So I want to share with you about somebody who, when she started at a stage where even I got scared when she joined. When she and her husband joined, I got scared when they joined. And I told Indu we should give them a refund. We should not let them join. Because I'll tell you why. They had just joined with all their savings that were left at a time when they were pregnant. And the question they had asked themselves was that if we invest this money in platinum right now, during delivery, will we have enough money for the child's delivery? How many of you think that's crazy? That's like, I would have never, how many of you would have never done that? I would have never done that. I'm being very honest with you, right? But her husband said, we'll make it happen. How? I don't know, but we'll make it happen. They were clear about one thing, that they wanted to bring their baby in a miracle way, and they wanted to be part of Platinum families. But I told Indu, Indu, we should give them a refund. And I remember Indu said, if they believe in themselves, who are you to doubt them? All of you who want to become coaches one day, all of you who want to become healers one day, raise your hands, please. Many times you will face students who will scare you. Their commitment will scare you. At that time, remember this learning, that if they believe in themselves, who are you to doubt them? So all I did was just continued believing in them, thanks to Indu. And today, as a relationship, they've gone amazing. I mean, they have a miracle baby today. It's been more than a year. She's been part of Platinum family. And let her tell her story to you. Twinkle. Hey, Twinkle, कितना टाइम हो गया? साल भर से ऊपर हो गया अभी?
हाँ सर, हेलो सर, गुड इवनिंग।
गुड इवनिंग। एक साल से ऊपर हो गया ना?
हाँ, एक साल से ऊपर हो गया। हम लोग सितंबर 26 को लिए थे ये कोर्स, जब हम लोग ज्वाइन
अच्छा,
किए थे।
डेट याद है? ओके।
डेट भी याद है। तो उस वक्त ही मुझे पता चला था कि हाँ, ये मेरा प्रेगनेंसी कंफर्म हुआ था कि हाँ मैं प्रेग्नेंट हूँ करके। तब हमारा टेस्ट रिपोर्ट पॉजिटिव भी आया, और इसको नीतीश को मैंने पहली बार, जैसे कि आपने बोले, तो पूछी थी कि प्लैटिनम ले रहे हो ईएमआई पे, अभी डिलीवर के लिए पैसा है ना आपके पास? तो वो कहता है हो जाएगा। तो अभी लास्ट ईयर अगर इनकम के बारे में मैं बोलूं, तो जितना लास्ट ईयर का हम लोग का इनकम था क्लिनिक का, जितने क्लाइंट्स थे, जितना भी ऑटिस्टिक चाइल्ड क्योर हो रहे थे, वो तो उन लोगों का, वो जितने भी हम लोग ऑटिस्टिक चाइल्ड को हैंडल करते थे, उनका मतलब क्योर होने का रिजल्ट तो अभी 80% मोर हो गया। उसके साथ लास्ट ईयर जो जितने हम इनकम किए थे, इस साल हम उतना टैक्स भरेंगे। तो ये तो मैजिकल ही हो गया इनकम।
This is amazing. Did you hear that, Indu? This is crazy. Wow,
Yes.
that's like 100% more. Amazing. Super proud of you.
और है कि जैसे जैसे मैं आपको हमेशा बताती थी, मैं हमेशा ड्रामा करती रहती थी घर में, ये हो गया, आपके मदर ने ये बोला, वो बोला। और मुझे जिस दिन का इंतजार था कि मेरे पेरेंट्स कब मुझे बुलाएंगे, और अभी लास्ट वीकेंड हम लोग गए थे। अभी रोज हर वीकेंड में मैं अपनी घर जाती हूँ, जिस दिन का वेट कर रही थी मेरी मम्मी पापा से, कब मिलूंगी कब मिलूंगी।
Hold on. लोगों को नहीं मालूम आप क्या बोल रहे हो, क्योंकि आपने ये नहीं बताया कि जब आपने नीतीश से शादी की थी तो उनके विश के अगेंस्ट की थी, है ना?
हाँ।
तो उन्होंने आपसे बात करनी बंद कर दी थी। और
हाँ।
जब आपने ज्वाइन किया था तो आपने पूछा था कि क्या आप अपने पेरेंट्स को वापस मैनिफेस्ट कर पाओगे?
हाँ।
तो कितने महीनों बाद उनसे वापस कनेक्शन बना?
वो शायद हो गया, हाँ, 11 महीने के बाद।
वाओ।
जब हम लोग कोर्स हम सितंबर से लिए, अभी इस अगस्त में हम लोग घर गए थे। तो पापा खुद फोन करके, अगस्त नहीं सॉरी जुलाई में गए थे, तो पापा ने खुद फोन करके नीतीश को बुलाए। और जैसे कि पता रही थी, नीतीश का भी बुक राइटिंग चल रहा है, मेरा स्टोरी राइटिंग चल रहा है। बेबी तो एकदम से, मतलब मेरे बेबी को मैं सब माँ को बताना चाहूंगी, कुछ भी मेरा बेबी कभी रोता है, मैं सार का रिकॉर्डिंग शुरू कर देती हूँ और वो साइलेंट हो जाता है। हो गया है सर के भैंस के साथ। और हेल्थ के बारे में नीतीश अभी 100 स्क्वाट्स कर देते हैं 10 मिनट में। और भी हो, जितने भी अभी क्लाइंट्स भी हमारे पास आ रहे हैं, जैसे हम लोग अभी नीतीश का मतलब 10x सर्विंग वैल्यू तो उनका बढ़ गया है, मेरा लैक हो रहा है, लेकिन उनका पूरा एकदम से जितना भी पेरेंट्स आ रहे हैं, और मतलब एक अलग सा एनर्जी की तरह हम हमारे साथ जुड़ रहे हैं। बेबी का ऐसे भी हुआ था ना, मैं आपको एक दिन बता भी रही थी, मैं और नीतीश घर छोड़ के, बेबी को छोड़ के अपने मदर इन लॉ के पास एस्केप करने के लिए भी सोच रहे थे, लेकिन वो सुइसाइड थॉट से लेके अभी जो एंजॉयबल मूवमेंट है, वो जो मदरहुड को मैं फिर से एंजॉय कर पाई, वो सारे सपोर्ट कॉल के वजह से, जितने भी मेंबर्स है हमारे सपोर्ट सिस्टम में, यामिनी, सोनाली जी, योंजू जी, आर्या, सबके साथ इतना अच्छा, ये सारे प्लैटिनम में ही हो सकती है। जो भी प्लैटिनम में सोचो मत, ले लो, फिर पैसा असूल है कि नहीं फिर सोचना। जैसे
मैंने आपके जैसा डिसीजन सबको नहीं लेना चाहिए। डराओ मत, मुझे एक ट्विंकल काफी है घर में।
हाँ, मैं हमेशा कुछ भी बातें मैं ड्रामा करती रहती हूँ, लेकिन उसको हैंडल नीतीश करते हैं, वो भी सच में डीएमपी, चाहे वो डीएमपी हो कुछ भी हो, मैं घर में कोई भी आता है हम लोग रिकॉर्डिंग बजा देते हैं, तो घर का माहौल एकदम से अच्छा रहता है। अभी तो हेल्थ रिलेशनशिप, जब पापा ने खुद बोले कि मैं नीतीश को कॉल करूंगी, मैं घर पर ही थी और मैं ऐसे मम्मी को देख रही, सच में पापा नीतीश को खाने पे बुला रहे हैं, तो मेरा ही हो गया, मतलब अनबिलीवेबल। और मेरा भाई मुझसे फिर हेलो हाय बोला, लेकिन नीतीश के साथ एकदम इतना मतलब दोस्त की तरह मिल रहा है, मैंने सोचा अरे ये मेरा भाई है कि उनका भाई है। अमेजिंग।
Wow, proud of you, beta. Congratulations again. Very, very, very proud of you. You're an inspiration to people. Nitish कहाँ है?
हाँ, सर अभी
Hey
उसका
Nitish, congratulations. Very proud of you. And इमरान सर हमें बताते रहते हैं that even as handwriting analysis आप बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हो. जो आप ऑटिस्टिक बच्चों के लिए कर रहे हो वो आसान नहीं है. Congratulations to both of you. We are very proud of both of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, beta. All of you on mute, give them a high five. Congratulations for being a platinum family.
Congratulations.
Congratulations for being a platinum family.
Congratulations.
How many of you think this is a big responsibility? It's like sometimes when these guys join, मुझे डर लग जाता है कि यार अभी इनको कैसे संभालेंगे. But I think it's the platinum family that takes care of each other, not me really that takes care of them. So thank you so much, everyone. But before I leave, I want to say thank you to a couple of more people. And then, of course, I want to bring in Indu back again. And if Imran and Mudita are still here, I want to bring them back again. But I want to say thank you also to Platinum family who have really, really supported each other like crazy. Like especially the Platinum facilitators. All the Platinum facilitators, you are a gem. While you are becoming amazing coaches, but the kind of service that you're doing to your Platinum members in the process and the kind of support that you give them is just mind-blowing. I wish that when I was growing up, I had this kind of a Platinum family. I never had this. It was just me and Indu with each other. And I'm so proud that now we've been able to create a community where I can say this proudly. I used to always tell this to Indu that, Indu, yaar apan jab chale jayenge, what will we do? Like, how will we support these guys after we die? And now I am proud to say that Platinum as a community with the facilitators is taken care of. Like now, whether I get retired or whether I leave this world doesn't really matter. Platinum is a self-sustaining community where today it's a community of its own and it has nothing to do with me. And it's just constantly growing on its own. So thank you so much, Platinum facilitators. I love you for who you are. And I want also some of you to know that as you grow in the family, not only will you become life coaches and healers and Platinum facilitators, we also have one more level, which we call as Platinum coaches. Platinum coaches are people who, when they do very well in the community, sometimes depending on what they are teaching to people, if we want to spread that science to people, we include one part of their course, their level 1 course in our community in Platinum, free for the Platinum members who have joined Platinum membership. So I want to quickly introduce those couple of people here also. One is Pooja, who's also one of our childhood friends. She's been with me for, I don't even know how many years now. So this is Pooja. Pooja is a Platinum coach and she is a Reiki healer. And she teaches people Reiki to Platinum members and to her own community. And she makes them grandmasters over a period of time. She's a magical human being herself. And she started her journey with us as Platinum, even though we are friends. But a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, when I started Platinum, she also joined in. She became a digital coach. At that time, I remember she knew Reiki, but she was not doing it digitally. And then she started digitally, and I think I'd let her tell her story to you about how she's doing today. Go for it, Platinum Coach Pooja.
Definitely. Thank you, first of all. Thank you, Miteshji and Induji. You've been like, hand holding like from that day till now. Seriously, वरना मैं यहाँ होती ही नहीं आज. मैं जहाँ हूँ मैं आज, I'm like, completely I give the whole credit to you both, my angels. And definitely digital coaching, आपसे ही सीखा है. लैपटॉप चलाना भी नहीं आता था, but you had that complete faith in me कि नहीं पूजा तू कर सकती है, तू कर. And the journey till now, it's been almost like 3.5, 4 years. Wow, beautiful journey. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to, make more healers through our platinum members, it's been a blessing. It's been a complete blessing. And I have tears in my eyes this time. I'm feeling so overwhelmed. I'm so happy that we are celebrating this anniversary with such a miraculous results. I mean, सबके results सुन के ऐसा लग रहा है यार, अभी तो जिंदगी बहुत
कितना
बाकी है.
काम
ये
बाकी है.
लोग तो हाँ, ये क्या मिराकल क्रिएट कर रहे हैं. मतलब ऐसे हीरे मिले अपने आप को हमें इस फैमिली में, ऐसे हीरे कि मतलब हम सही में अभी भी बहुत कुछ बाकी यार, बहुत कुछ हमने कुछ किया ही नहीं अब तक. ऐसे लग रहा है बहुत बाकी है जिंदगी. So thank you,
Thank you,
yaar,
Pooja.
IMK, for
Thank you.
being there and
Thank you, Pooja. Thank
lovely
you. And
journey.
thank you
And
for healing, teaching people how to do Reiki, how to heal themselves, how to heal others. And most importantly, thank you for being an example that in spite of zero knowledge, you can be where you are today. The kind of community you have, the kind of money you make now. I think last month, Ankur was telling me today, you clocked close to 20 lakhs, right? First time. 1 month. Amazing. Congratulations. Very, very happy for you.
Thank you.
Proud of you, Pooja. Thank you so much.
पैसे तो आते जाएगा. The part is like, family is growing.
Yeah, that is no
That
doubt
is
about it.
important. लोगों की लाइफ, जिंदगी बेहतर होती जा रही है, खुशियों से भर रही है. They know that they have the power and now they can heal others and themselves.
True.
That is important. मेरे लिए
Thank
वो
you.
ज्यादा important था. Just like
Thank you, Pooja.
getting
Thank you so
inspired from
much.
you both.
Absolutely. All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for living life platinum standards.
Congratulations for living
Pooja,
life.
for living life platinum standards.
Please stay. Let's take 5 minutes more before we close. I want to introduce to you our second platinum coach, someone who's doing a topic which is mind-blowing. Like I'd never heard about that topic before. And it's a topic called menopause. And we have a lot of ladies in the group here right now. So how many of you know that menopause is actually a very, what can I say, unaware topic where a lot of women go through menopause problems, but nobody's there to really guide you. How many of you agree with that? And that's where I heard about one of our platinum members who, when she was already doing menopause coaching, she was teaching, she was helping people. And then she started including Hope Nopno as part of her programs. When she became Hope Nopno healer, when she joined Platinum, and suddenly she started making from 5 lakhs, she went up to 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs a month. I was amazed. I was like, wow, if she's making 20 lakhs a month, it means that there are so many people who have a problem and she's able to give them a solution. How many of you agree with that? And then suddenly I realized, I said, Indu, Platinum has about 50, more than 50% people are women. They may be having a lot of menopause issues. And that's where we invited Geeta to be part of our Platinum coaching program, where her first level program is included for the Platinum members when they join Platinum as a free course. So let's bring in Geeta as well. Hey, Geeta, here we are. Congratulations. Welcome. And thank you so much for being part of the family. Thank you so much for teaching people how to go through this difficult journey of menopause. And what you've been able to do is truly, truly remarkable. How long has it been since you're part of Platinum now?
It's 1 year and 5 months, I think.
September.
September.
Close to 1.5 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Feb
awesome.
2023. Yes, it is
right, awesome.
almost 18 months.
Yes. What do you want to share?
Oh my God, it is really a miracle only. Because like the way you rightly pointed out, menopause is such a very uncomfortable word to use, and I had no clue how to go about. Like the way you told, when I started off, it was very difficult to break those uncomfortable situations and talk people
about it.
They did not want to use the term menopause in the conversations. From that kind of a state, I moved to like now we are almost like 4,200 in our community.
Amazing.
And embracing it, and Trustpilot is like 5 stars reviews.
Amazing.
I proudly say all this is possible only because I changed my frequency.
Yes. Amazing.
The fear, the inhibitions, which I was also carrying along, I used to attract those kind of people. So the beliefs, I broke so many beliefs in the process of becoming a digital menopause coach. And thank you so much. I don't know how should I thank, I don't know, the stars or whatever it is, because I'm not a healer. I don't believe in the law of, I did not know what is law of attraction. I did not even heard the term law of attraction till 2023 Feb. That was the state I was in, being a very typical corporate background person. From there, I was like maybe 400 or some odd amount, 380, 400 community members in Feb 2023. To now we're almost 4,000
Wow.
plus.
Amazing.
Just imagine the same content, everything is the same, just the frequency has changed. See the power of law of attraction and healing. Thank you so much. And you will not believe how law of attraction, because my platinum also enjoys your like you're great, you have a lot of fans, a lot of women fans in my community, so all of them practice Ho'oponopono and law of attraction. Shall I share one more on this beautiful 4 years of your
yeah, sure.
platinum years?
We've got 1 minute more. Yeah, please go ahead.
We launched daily energy queen practice.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Just like DMP.
In the month,
amazing.
Yes, in the month of July. And we had 44 registrations at that time. We thought, okay, we did a lot of hype and got 44 registrations. But I proudly will say that they've renewed
Wow.
their
Amazing.
monthly
that means
membership.
you're serving. That means you're adding value.
Yes. They're
Amazing.
able to resonate, but we do it in morning.
Awesome.
6:45 to 7:10. And openly people are like sharing. I have no idea what's happening within me. I know the way I was listening to everybody, I was visualizing myself how women are openly raising the frequencies. It does work a lot. Thank you so much, Indu. And
Thank you, Geeta. Thank you very much
not believe,
for
Mitesh,
teaching
you will
people
not
that.
believe.
And thank you for being a platinum coach.
Yeah, and I was surprised, like menopause, brain is aging, issues are there with us, medication is not going to work, it's not a medical problem, all of this is there. And daily energy, DMP kind of a thing is really working for women.
Thank
and
you,
we are
Geeta.
doing the same thing the way you have recommended, like 1,000 rupees, 15-20 minutes, and that it's done.
Beautiful.
So
Congratulations,
all of
Geeta.
Thank
you so much. Looking forward to hearing more from you in the next sessions. But thank you so much again. Congratulations and happy anniversary to you too, because it's as much success as ours. Thank you again.
Yep.
All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for living life.
Congratulations.
Congratulations for living life. Congratulations.
Time to close, but before we close, I want to bring back the founders, Indu, Imran. I think he's gone for the day. I don't know if Modit is still here. Yeah, he's still here. Wow, Modit, that's amazing. Yeah, thank you so much, Manvi, for still being here with us.
Yes.
Closing words, Indu.
Yes.
Modit, Manvi.
No, go ahead. Let
Modit, Manvi.
Yeah, it's the kind of work that you guys are doing is awesome, and we really want to thank you for this community that you've built. In fact, I think it was back in October, which year? I think 2022 when we joined.
2021.
21, yes. When we joined your platinum, and we have had amazing results. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
So whenever the ups and downs keeps happening in stock market, so whenever there is a down, I look up to you. So thank you.
Thank you so
And,
much. But yeah, Manvi.
Sorry. I
No,
think
go
many
ahead.
would not know that we didn't join the platinum because we knew Mitesh. We were not friends. We
Actually,
just watched his YouTube video
Yes.
and then just joined platinum.
And just paid.
just paid.
Just
I
paid,
remember
yeah.
I had called saying you don't need to join. You are coaches yourself.
इनफैक्ट मितेश ने मुझे बोला रिफंड कर दे
But thank
And
you,
we
Manvi.
didn't
Thank
even know
you.
what is platinum.
Yeah. We
It
just
just
wanted to buy your highest level, because
Highest.
that's what we do. So if you buy a car, it has to be the topmost level. If you buy any course, it has to be the topmost level. Same is the case with you as well. So
Thank you, Modit. Thank you, Manvi. I want all of you to know that Modit and Manvi are the stock. They teach investments in our community. They have a community of their own where they've been teaching this to thousands of people so far. And that is how we came to know about them. And believe me, when I thought about educating our platinum members on learning how to make investments, how to manage their money, how to make money in the stock trading, long-term investments, that too in a very safe way, I couldn't find anybody better than Modit because of he truly cares about people. And one of the best things that I like about Modit, he doesn't excite people about stocks. He tells them to be balanced. And if you know a little bit about platinum, we always talk about balanced success. But in the stock market, the kind of coaches you'll always see, they'll excite you. Say, you can make crores, you can make this, and you can make, in one day you can make 5 lakhs in trading. But every time I come to Modit and I say, Modit, I heard about this guy who made 2 lakh rupees in one day in trading. His first question is, hold on, the market is going to go down tomorrow. What will happen that day? And he always humbles me also and says, stay balanced in the stock market. Don't get excited. And I think that's the one reason that we love being with you, Modit. You truly care for people. You're very grounded, and you pass that grounded energy to our platinum members when they join us. So thank you so much for teaching them investments. Thank you so much for teaching them how to manage their money and still be grounded no matter how much money they make. Thank you, Modit.
Thank you. Thank you so
And by the way, all platinum members, you get Modit's course complimentary from him.
Yes.
You don't have to pay for it. You just have to go and learn from him and make money.
Yes. Indu, last words before we close for the
Thank
day.
you so much, all platinum members. You made my day. Oh my God, I'm going to have a hangover of success stories. There were a lot of stories I knew, but some of them really brought tears in my eyes. So thank you so much. I'm going to rewatch the entire video again. And I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. We love you all. And today or tomorrow, whether you join Platinum or not, all of you who are attending here, remember that whether you join Platinum or not, I will continue doing DMP. So please keep coming to DMP. We will keep working on our what together? Frequency, right? So please keep attending every single day. Please keep renewing, keep committing that one simple 1,000 rupees in your life every month, and keep practicing every single day. And remember what Imran said, your responsibility is to make this family bigger as DMP. All you need to do is, if all 1,000 of us bring even 5 members every month, I think reaching 1 lakh people in the next 1 year is not going to be a big deal for us. How many of you agree with that? Are you with me on this mission? Awesome. So with that, thank you so much, everyone. Once again, happy anniversary to all of you too, because as I said, this is our success, not just mine. And I'll see you tomorrow again, same time, 9 p.m. Let's practice DMP one more time, and let's keep making this world a better place with positive frequencies. All of you unmute and say good night. I love you to all.
Good night. Love you.
Good night.
I love you.
Mitesh sir, I love you. I love you all. Thank you so much, sir.
Everyone,
Thank you
love
all.
you.
Love
See you
you
tomorrow.
all.
Sir, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.